Burnley today against Arsenal.
Please welcome our visitors, Arsenal and Burnley. And your Burnley lineup today. Number 1, Tom Heaton. Number 2, Matthew Lowton.
This is the Burnley lineup. Tom Heaton starts in goal.
Robbie Brady plays with George Boyd out wide, and it's rounded off the team with these two strikers.
Stephen Moore. Number 21, George Boyd. Number 18, Ashley Westwood.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Petacek starts in goal. Monreal starts alongside Hector Bellerin in the full-back positions. Alexis Sanchez starts with Theo Walcott out wide. Danny Welbeck is the sole striker today.
Ashley Barnes.
Very few clubs in England have the depth of history that Burnley Football Club have, having got to the Premier League for a campaign, 14-15, they're relegated again. Probably finding it hard financially to compete at the very highest level, but never underestimate what Burnley bring to the game generally. Great people, great town, it's only a town, and it's amazing that they have such support.
It is amazing. You walk into the ground and it's almost a throwback. It hasn't been modernised a great deal, but you get that old-fashioned welcome. It's an invaluable quality to have as a football club.
Bobby Madley is today's referee.
It's Arsenal to kick off. Danny Welbeck cut out the pass. Good defending.
Granit Xhaka.
Xhaka. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. They'll need to try and get the ball back now.
Arsenal about to make a change. Well, the referee had a good look at the player who was down and decided it was serious enough to stop the game.
Well, Arsenal looking at the bench because they've got to get the injured man off and bring on a substitute.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball.
Westwood. Great place to win it back.
Here's Bellerin, giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing.
Xhaka. Sanchez. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Keane. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. And this could be a really good move from Burnley. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Nacho Monreal. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Amidst all the glamour and the big city centre football clubs, a town team, Burnley, Turf Moor, history. It's good to see them back in the Premier League.
It is good to see them back, and they've never been a club in recent times to really splash the cash, to risk their future. They've done it in a shrewd fashion.
Tackle goes in. Been a bit of a slow start here from Arsenal. Ward, through pass. There's the ball in, and shoots! Good goal to take the lead here.
Well, that is delightfully taken.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal.
Well, he's just got ahead of his marker, pure and simple, and he wanted it more.
Well, this could be the trigger for this game, the catalyst for change. It's not been very good so far. I don't think we're wrong to admit that, but I have to say, now it's exciting. They've got the goal.
It has, and it's going to force the opposition out. They've got to show the hand a bit more.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively.
George Boyd. By Arsenal standards, this has been pretty awful to this point, but of course they have the capacity to turn games around, and they'll need to reach into those deeper recesses to find the sort of form that's eluded them this far in this game. George Boyd. A timely challenge. Good forward play from them. Just working away to try and find an opening. Defender to it first. And it'll go into the middle now. I had a chance really to put that into a much more dangerous area. Has to go down as a poor cross.
Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that.
Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Ben Mee. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Makes a challenge here. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in.
Stopped emphatically, and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
Mesut Ozil.
And here comes the counter-attack.
Doing well to keep the ball. Given offside here, Theo Walcott.
He can afford to give those defenders a yard or two, you know, because he's quicker than them.
Arsenal about to make a change. Granit Xhaka.
Sanchez.
Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Home team ready to make a change.
There'll be a throw now after the tackle.
The manager's going to bring on a fresh player now.
George Boyd. Boyd. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession.
Some activity down on the Arsenal bench.
Substitution for Burnley. Coming off the pitch.
Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle.
Number 25, William Goodmanson. Substitution for Arsenal coming off the pitch. Number 29, Granit Xhaka. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Aaron Ramsey.
It's Burnley pressing on.
They've coped with it well defensively. Well, here could be a chance for the corner.
Comes in strongly.
Here's Walcott.
Mesut Ozil.
Alexis Sanchez. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play.
Well, it's been very even. That's the way it's looked to us as a game, and the possession stats certainly confirm that.
Yeah, I think if I had to guess at it, I would probably go. It's been about 50-50 in terms of possession.
Arsenal short of time now.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be coming their way in the next few moments.
Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Crisp defending there.
They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Yeah, I think they've recognised that it has been a really good performance, but still a bit of work to do.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. Good challenge. It's been an out-of-sorts, lacklustre Arsenal performance today, and now the clock is working against them. Mesut Ozil.
Little private game between the two of them. Here's Walcott.
Attacking now.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match. Number 7.
Stephen Defoe. Here's Gray. And the cross comes in now.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Shots on here. And that's the end of the match at 1-0.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there when he grabbed that goal.